Bird wasn't scary because of what he did. He was scary because he told you exactly how he'd do it.
Michael Jordan is widely known as one of the fiercest competitors in basketball history, but even he admitted that Larry Bird was a player he respected and feared. That says this story is about much more than awards or highlight plays. Bird didn't just dominate with his skills, he overwhelmed opponents with his confidence. He would tell defenders exactly how he planned to score, then go out and do it without hesitation. That fearless attitude made him one of the most intimidating players the game has ever seen. Basketball legends like Magic Johnson, Dominique Wilkins, Gary Payton, and Kobe Bryant have all spoken about how challenging it was to face him. So, what made Larry Bird such a frightening opponent? Along with his incredible mindset, his achievements were extraordinary. He won 3 NBA championships, earned 3 straight MVP awards, matching a feat previously accomplished only by Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, collected 12 All-Star selections, won Rookie of the Year, and built a legacy that still ranks among the greatest in NBA history. Larry Bird's career numbers almost seem unreal, like something straight out of a video game. On paper, he was a once-in-a-generation superstar who ruled the NBA during his prime. What made it even more remarkable was that he never looked like the typical basketball sensation. He wasn't soaring through the air like Michael Jordan or putting on flashy dunking displays like Dominique Wilkins, yet by the mid-1980s, many people considered Bird the best player in the world. His journey makes that success even more inspiring. Growing up in the small, hard-working town of French Lick, Indiana, where basketball meant everything, Bird embraced the nickname, the Hick from French Lick, with pride. Raised in a large family with limited resources, he saw the game as his chance to build a better future. When he arrived at Indiana State, his goal was bigger than scoring points. He wanted to turn an overlooked program into a national contender, and against all odds, he made it happen.
Michigan State controls. Donnelly in the backcourt. The key, many feel, to beating Michigan State is to take the early lead. When the Spartans get in front...
The 1979 NCAA championship between Larry Bird's Indiana State team and Magic Johnson's powerful Michigan State squad remains one of the most-watched college basketball games ever. Although Indiana State came up short, Bird's journey to that stage was nothing short of remarkable. Before his arrival, the Sycamores were rarely in the national spotlight, but he transformed the program into a household name and forever changed its place in basketball history. That unforgettable matchup with Magic did more than attract huge audiences. It sparked one of the greatest rivalries the sport has ever seen. Even in defeat, Bird proved he was no one-season sensation. When the Boston Celtics drafted him, the impact was immediate. After winning just 29 games the previous season, Boston surged to 61 victories in Bird's rookie year, an incredible 32-game improvement. He didn't need time to adjust to the NBA either, averaging 21 points, 10 rebounds, and nearly 5 assists per game, showing from day one that he belonged among the league's elite.
Allen level, Princeton brings it down. You see 2 seconds, 1, and the world champion, the Boston Celtics.
Larry Bird didn't just change the Celtics' record, he transformed the entire team. His arrival gave new life to experienced players like Dave Cowens and Tiny Archibald, who many believed were past their best. Seeing the momentum, Red Auerbach made bold moves by acquiring Robert Parrish, drafting Kevin McHale, adding Dennis Johnson, and keeping Cedric Maxwell. Before long, Boston had become one of the most feared teams in the NBA, winning a championship in Bird's second season. That's an incredible achievement because rookies rarely help build a dynasty so quickly. Around the league, Bird earned respect for his talent, toughness, and leadership, but that respect soon turned into something much bigger: fear. Opponents weren't just worried about stopping him, they were already questioning themselves before the game even started. As Bird's confidence grew, so did his legendary habit of predicting exactly what he was about to do and then proving everyone right. Larry Bird took confidence to another level. He would look defenders in the eye, tell them exactly what he was about to do, and then make it happen right in front of them. It wasn't the usual trash talk heard around the league. It felt more like a prediction that always came true. That was what made him so intimidating. He didn't just beat opponents on the scoreboard, he got inside their heads and made them question themselves before the play was even over. Imagine hearing a player say he's about to hit a jumper from a certain spot, then watching him knock it down without hesitation. That was Bird's greatest weapon, his ability to win the mental battle as well as the physical one. Reggie Miller experienced that firsthand during his rookie season, learning just how ruthless Larry Bird could be.
I'm like, He's like, I am the best shooter this game, and he's saying it out loud so everyone can see. I'm like, oh my God, he's outing me at my home in front of all my family and friends. I'm the best shooter this game has ever seen.
Reggie Miller spent his childhood looking up to Larry Bird and dreamed of one day facing him in the NBA. When that moment finally arrived during his rookie season, Bird immediately started playing mind games. He walked over and jokingly asked, "You're the guy they drafted ahead of me, right?" Even though the statement wasn't true, that wasn't the point. Bird wanted to get inside his opponent's head before the game even got going. Then he backed up his confidence by knocking down jumper after jumper, putting on a shooting display that Reggie never forgot. Miller has shared that story many times because it taught him that Larry Bird wasn't just an incredible scorer, he was a master at shaking an opponent's confidence. Every matchup against Bird became as much a mental challenge as a basketball game, and Shawn Kemp would soon discover that for himself.
He let me know from the start of the game what he was going to do. He really did. He let me know. Before the game, he told me, he was like, he just shook his head at me. He said, "Man, it's going to be up nice for you."
So what did he put up?
I think he gave me, I think he gave me 40,
Ooh.
46.
Shawn Kemp was everything fans loved about basketball: young, explosive, athletic, and capable of creating unbelievable highlights. He had the power and speed that made him one of the league's most exciting players. Larry Bird, on the other hand, was the complete opposite. He wasn't known for incredible athleticism or flashy moves, but he had something even more dangerous: intelligence, confidence, and unmatched skill. When Kemp faced Bird during his rookie season, he quickly learned that basketball wasn't only about physical ability. Bird studied him, looked him straight in the eye, predicted where he would score, and then calmly made it happen. The moment left Kemp stunned because Bird didn't just beat him with talent, he defeated him mentally before the play was even over. For a young player trying to prove himself, that kind of confidence from a veteran was unforgettable. And that same fearless mindset became even more famous during the legendary three-point contest story.
Who coming in second? Let's take the picture.
Where'd you place?
He beat me. He beat me that day. He beat me,
One of the most legendary moments in NBA history came during the three-point contest when Larry Bird showed exactly what made him different. Before the competition even started, Bird walked into the locker room, looked at the other shooters, and confidently asked, "Who's finishing second?" He wasn't joking or trying to create a scene. He truly believed he was going to win. He even suggested taking the winner's picture early, acting like the result was already decided. Then he went out and backed up every word, knocking down 11 straight shots in the final round and claiming the title while still wearing his warm-up jacket. To everyone watching, it looked like incredible confidence and entertainment, but Bird saw it differently. He wasn't putting on a performance, he genuinely believed he was the best shooter on the court. That was the difference with Larry Bird. His words weren't empty trash talk, they were predictions. And once he announced what he was going to do, opponents knew they were about to witness something special. Larry Bird didn't rely on incredible speed, flashy dribbling, or jaw-dropping athleticism to dominate. His greatest weapon was his mind. He could make defenders hesitate for just a moment, and that tiny pause was all he needed. Before they even reacted, the shot was already on its way and the ball was dropping through the net. That's what made Bird so difficult to face. He didn't just defeat opponents physically, he challenged them mentally first. But not everyone was convinced by the legends surrounding him. Dennis Rodman, known for rarely giving easy praise, publicly downplayed Bird's greatness. He argued that Larry was simply a skilled player with strong fundamentals and a great shot, not someone who depended on athleticism or flashy moves. It was Rodman's way of cutting through the hype and reminding everyone that Bird's dominance came from skill, intelligence, and basketball knowledge rather than pure physical ability.
Larry Bird played in this era, I think he'd be in Europe.
But the interesting part is that even Dennis Rodman's criticism highlighted what made Larry Bird special. Bird wasn't intimidating because of incredible athleticism or flashy moves. He was feared because he mastered the fundamentals so perfectly that they became nearly impossible to stop. Rodman was a player who loved chaos and unpredictability, but Bird controlled the game with patience and precision. He didn't need complicated tricks, he would tell you what was coming and still find a way to make it happen.